network. We have been displaced recently. So we are streaming from a hotel. Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you. We have been displaced here. So we are at the West Dallas extended stay. So if you're in the area and you want to come say hi, we're on the second floor of the West Dallas extended stays. Come say hi, but could you at least wait an hour? Because I got a show to do. So I don't know about you guys. I have a show to do. So I appreciate the attention. How's everyone doing tonight? My name is Mormon. This is Pet Profiles, guys. So if you're joining us for the first time or you are a regular viewer, guys, this is a very fun show. This is a very fun show where we talk about and get to look at pets. We get to meet their owners, why we love their pets, why they love their pets. Let's just be honest, guys. This is an hour-long show about getting to look at cute furry creatures. This is an hour-long show getting to look at cute furry creatures. And this week is our second ever theme stream, guys. So last week, our theme stream was dogs. Dogs, man's best friend. But now we're going to get to look at the opposite of dogs. Tonight is cats. Tonight is all about cats. We have cat owners. We have cats in the news. We have cats up for adoption. I see you over there, Fun Size. I see. What's up, Ashbury? How you doing? I see you over there with the lurker eyes. But guys, welcome to the stream. I do appreciate that. And thank you for everybody who was in Chris Casper's live and representing earlier tonight. I do appreciate it. Now, guys, as we start off every show, guys, if you've been here since the beginning, is there anybody here who's been here since the pilot episode? Are there any true stalwarts of this show? All right, so we got a couple here in the audience. We got a couple of stalwarts here from the show. So as many of you guys know, we start off the show the same way. We got Sobaka here, guys. She's my pet. She's my one and only pet. And Sobaka here, guys, although she's very special, we love Sobaka very much. And she doesn't really do a whole lot of tricks. She doesn't have, other than like sit, heel, maybe some other stuff. There's nothing really super special about Sobaka. We love Sobaka. People come into my live. Where's the dog? Like, and for those of y'all who do that, by the way, thank you very much for the show, for this boost to my self-esteem. But some people be coming, yes, the little kangaroo. People come in here literally be, hey, where's your dog? They don't even say hello. More, how's your day? They don't drop me a rose. They don't drop me a hard eyes. They don't drop me a love bear. They don't drop me a poverty gift. Where's your dog? They just be like, Dad, can y'all give me a little bit of a moment? Like, I mean, for real. Like, can I have some attention to Sobaka's here? If any of y'all guys have been here since the pilot episode, Sobaka really doesn't do a whole lot of tricks. But one thing that she does, which is really, really unique to Sobaka, is she puts herself in timeout. So when I first started the show, every week I would put her in timeout. But like, she doesn't really do a whole lot of stuff bad. So I would have, like, I felt bad putting her in timeout every week when she wasn't doing anything bad, right? So I put it on video. So now, guys, I'm going to show you what happens when when she's bad.
When Sobaka is bad, just like everybody else, she gets time out. So I go corner, 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 Sobaka, corner, all the way, corner, corner. Good girl. Good girl.
So that time she wasn't actually in trouble, guys. I feel bad doing that to her, but I know, right? But you know, the good thing is Sobaka doesn't really get in trouble that often because she's a good girl. But I will tell you guys, the very first moment that we walked into the hotel here, Sobaka broke it in. So we walked through the door, you guys. Let's go. What would happen if we hit the ice dragon here tonight? That would be awesome. Sobaka literally came through the door here and just squat down and took a dump. I'm not even kidding. Thank you, Jules. She literally walked through the door. She looked up at me like, Dad, is this our new place to live? She squatted and took a dump right in the doorway. We're here at the West Dallas Extended Stays Hotel, and Sobaka just decided she was going to break in the place. You know, so Sobaka got in timeout that day, but she couldn't go to her normal corner. Anyways, guys, thank you. This is Pet Profiles, guys. We got 3 amazing guests here tonight, guys. We got 3 amazing. Each and every one of these guys, could be a marquee guest in their own. So we have 3 amazing guests, guys. Each and every one of them, like I said, they could headline the guests. So we have a very stacked show here tonight. We have and it's Cat Week. Who doesn't love cats? Now, I know what you guys are thinking. It's Cat Week, which means this, right? No. This is not the movie from 2020 or 2019 that totally bombed. Not that kind of Cats Week. This is a week about our feline friends. We have 3 amazing guests here. Quick things before we get started to our first guest, guys. When I'm in host mode, guys, I don't really pay attention to the comments. I don't pay attention to the gifts. So if I don't see your comment, if I don't see a gift, please forgive me, guys. Please forgive me. But I'm in host mode. I don't always see the gifts. I don't always see the comments. At the end of each guest turn, guys, we're going to have 3 guests who's going to show their pets why they love them so much. We're going to see how cute they are. And again, all cats tonight. And could we possibly see a tiger tonight? Well, maybe not. But if we don't see a tiger, we're going to see something very close to a tiger. Are we watching cat? Not tonight. Just cats there, Ashley. It's all cats. We have a very close descendant of a tiger. So if you came in here tonight, we have a dog and a cat. I mean, are we watching the Affleck Dog Watch? Well, we will. Hopefully, you keep sending the gifts, and we'll see. I really need to get to our guests, guys. I'm very easily distracted, as you guys know. That's why I tell you guys I'm going into host mode when I do this, because I get very easily distracted. Like I said, 3 amazing guests, all cat related. Hi, Stacy. How are you? When I'm in host mode, guys, I don't really pay attention to the comments. I don't pay attention to the gifts. I'm going to go ahead and say in advance, thank you for everything. Thank you for the comments. At the end of every guest turn, guys, you will have a chance to ask questions. If you have any questions for the guests, if you have any questions for their pets, you mean ghost mode. I know, right? If you have any questions for their pets, their owner is going to have to answer on behalf of the pet, because, pets don't really talk. And if your pets do talk to you, I recommend you see a psychiatrist. Anyway, speaking of seeing a psychiatrist, mental health, we have an Are we back? Are we back? Are we here? Are we live? Oh, Jesus. Okay, I can't see comments, so I think that we might have gotten disconnected. All right. Are we here? Oh, shit. All right. Well, thank you. All right, are we here? Are we live? Oh, crap. All right, hold on a second. I'm going to tune into my second device here. Here we go. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Okay, we're back. We're back. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I apologize. We have hotel what? Wait, are we live right now? Holy crap. I think we broke the stream. Holy shit. Are we back? Guys, I'm sorry. Are we back? Are we back? Hello? Saying anything. It's I'm still not seeing comments. I see people in the chat, guys. I do apologize, guys. It seems like we're experiencing technical difficulties. Apparently, Artemis hit the ice dragon and broke the stream. If you're here, I can't see comments. Nobody can see comments, apparently. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi. I don't know if it's the hotel's Wi-Fi. I can't see comments at all. So I really don't know how to proceed at this point. This is kind of awkward. Well, guys, here, if anybody can see me, when I was 13 years old, something happened to me. When I was young, I wanted to be an actor. I can't see anybody, by the way. It literally says 0 comments, 0 hearts, 0 viewers. I don't even know if anybody can see me at this point. When I was a kid, I wanted to be an actor, and I was in this. I joined this acting school. And when I joined this acting school, we put on this big production at the end of the class. I was about 12, maybe 13 years old. And when it came, I was actually the lead in the play. So we had this play, and it came time for my big part. I had this big soliloquy. If any of you guys don't know what that means, it's a big part where I have basically the whole show. And if you're here, please go ahead and request that box. Let's go ahead and get this started. It's cat night on the stream, everybody. It's cat night on the stream. Gabby, go ahead and request that box. We got a lot of stuff to cover tonight, guys, and we got not that much time to cover it with. Gabby, if you're here, go ahead and request that box. It's good to see comments. We hit the ice check. It's a lot to take in, guys. It's a lot to take in. But more importantly, we're here to see Gabby's furry guests.
Hi, my furry guests are being very rambunctious and like camera shy today.
That's okay. We're just happy that I thought we were gonna have to postpone the show. So thank you, Chris. I appreciate it.
Okay, well I guess he's feeling pretty shy, and so Zeke is usually pretty camera shy too. So I'm gonna try my best to show you what I can of them. But hi guys, I'm Gabby.
This is
Thanks
Gabby.
for having me more.
I haven't favorited this lovely lady. Like Gabby, who do we have with us here today?
Okay, so Zeke they're very camera shy cats, so I really hope I can get what I can out of them. This is Zeke. Hi, baby. Zeke is she was my best friend's cat that I got. I've had her for almost like 2.5 years now. She was actually found by my best friend in a like a construction site. There were like abandoned kittens and stuff, so she rescued them. And what?
Oh, she's talking.
Yeah, she's very talkative. She's actually extremely affectionate, but only when she wants to be. So being on the camera is not her favorite.
She sounds a lot like my ex-girlfriend, but go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, so Zeke was born in like 2013, so that's a lot of years now. Like 7 years old almost. Mm-hmm. But she's so sweet other than, that. Now Leo's hot. I'll just take my phone. We're just going to have to do one of these.
You know what? This is a night where we're just basically kind of improving. We're kind of on the spot.
We are improving. So this is Leo. I finally had him like in a position. He was totally vibing. He was vibing out, but then the ice dragon hit and he was like, "Oh no, I'm out. I'm out."
Literally, the ice dragon broke Meet Me. It literally broke Meet Me.
Yeah, Leo is about 2 years old. He was another. Well, he wasn't rescued, but his mom and dad were rescued by one of my friends, and they had a litter, and so now I have Leo. I
So
can't believe both of them seriously are like they're like
so
not ready for the camera.
the first cat you said we have Leo. Who was the first one? Remind me her name.
So it is a girl named Ezekiel, which is
Ezekiel.
great. So, my best friend Miranda thought that this was male, early in life, but the name just stuck. So now we call her Ezekiel. But this cat here, so his full name is actually Leonardo DiCaprio. That's his full name.
DiCaprio.
Yes.
Okay, I can't tell you how perfect that is.
So yeah, that's his full name, but we just call him Leo. Hi, buddy.
So you had Zeke first, and then can I call her Zeke? Is that okay?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so we had Zeke for how long did Zeke stay before? I mean, did you have Zeke before Leo came in the picture?
Well, I originally was just trying to get I was like, my original thought process was I'm gonna get a kitten. Like, I never had really a pet of my own before, but then my best friend couldn't keep her in her current apartment, so I was like, yeah, I'll take her. I loved her. I've bless her heart, I've lived with my best friend for some points in my life when I was going through some hard times, but Zeke and I really bonded. So I got her. I've had her probably for like 6 months before I got Leo. But yeah, he's like the baby. I've had him since he was a kitten, but I love her. I love her so much. You wouldn't be able to tell how affectionate she is, but
yeah,
she's trying to escape. She's doing everything she can to not look at the camera, as you can tell.
She's trying to escape. She's trying to get away. The more you talk about her, the more she sounds like my ex-girlfriend, just trying to get away. She doesn't want to be around. I get it. It's okay. If you're just joining us, this is Pet Profiles. We're joined by Gabby and her 2 cats, Leo and Zeke, and this is Cat Week, guys. So if you like cats, you came to the right place. Now, do you live aside from the animals, do you live by yourself, Gabby? Do you have roommates? Do you live with family?
I do have one roommate, yeah, but the cats are mine. they're my fur babies, though. But they're lovable and they're cuddly with the ones who are here anyway. But they're pretty, like, when we have company over and stuff, though, they both will like approach people. They're very friendly. So I know a lot of cats seem to kind of run away sometimes when there's like people around. But even her, like, she's progressed so much. She used to be so mean, so mean. Like, she would never even let me like pick her up or anything before. Like, I don't pick her up much because she's just not a fan. But she lets me hug her and stuff. And
so, how did you bond with Zeke if she wouldn't even let you pick her up? Because I'm gonna tell you something. If I went to the shelter and Sobaka wouldn't have let me pick her up, I surely wouldn't have adopted her. So how did you make that connection with Zeke if she wouldn't even let you pick her up?
Well, I don't know, like, what over time, her attitude seemed to have just changed. Like, there was a time where they're both indoor cats only, but there was a time where when she was with my best friend that she got out and she was gone for like a week, and she came back and she hadn't eaten, she was outside. And after that moment, she kind of became a lot more friendly. But, like I said, I lived with my best friend for a period of time, and she didn't let her sleep in the bedroom with her. So I had her, and she would sleep. She started just coming up on me and sleeping on my chest and stuff. So, like, we bonded, and my best friend was like, I think my cat likes you more than me. And I was like, I'm just letting things happen as they happen. I don't know. But, it ended up working out really well because she's so amazing.
And how long did it take before she kind of acclimated Leo into the picture?
Well, she was not having it at all. He was a little itty bitty. So I actually have a photo of him. He actually fit in I'm going to sound really nerdy, but like a deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Okay.
I have a photo of him in a deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He was so teeny tiny.
That is small.
Yeah, he was the biggest of the litter, but he was, he was a little baby. Gotcha. But she did not she didn't really like him that much at first. I think as most cats don't seem to get along very well at first, but as time went on, like, she actually licks him and cleans him even to this day. They have like some, like, they have like a really, like, it's almost like a motherly bond, but then she'll get mad at him and like start to like, she's bite them, but not like hard or anything. But she gets tired of them like real quick.
Right. So have you always had cats growing up, or did you grow up with dogs, or did you grow up with other animals, or pets kind of new in your life?
So I grew up with dogs and cats. We had a parrot at one point. Hamsters were really big when I was a kid. That's pretty much it though. I mean, I've had a cousin who had a snake, which was actually pretty cool. It was that actually, because snakes are kind of terrifying when you think about it, but it was actually just so cute.
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, snakes are the devil. It's in the Bible. They put it in the first chapter. I don't like snakes. We welcome them on Pet Profiles. So if you do have a snake out there and you would like them featured on Pet Profiles, you're welcome here. But if you want my personal opinion, I don't like them. So I feel you on that. How do you get, because you have a show, right? And we're going to talk more about your show towards the end of this. I want you to give a plug for your show. But you have a show which is about like mental health. Do you feel that the cats provide you with a sense of emotional connection that adds to your mental health? And so I think all of us, because last week we had dog weeks, and I think most of us could acknowledge that dogs, they're man's best friend. Everyone has an emotional connection with dogs. But what about cats? Because cats kind of get a different reputation, right? So what can you say about that?
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? I've never had a real bond with the cat like this, but Zeke, I mean, you wouldn't know it from seeing her right now, but she, every single day when I'm like ready to like go to bed, or if I'm just like, doing whatever, she goes on my chest and she just like lays there, and she's so affectionate. And I don't know, that's something that like they make me so happy. So yeah, I would definitely say, like, I think cats can even be emotional support animals, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Especially like Maine Coons. I actually wanted a Maine Coon before I ever got either of my cats. That was the cat I was kind of trying to look for. But I love them.
You said a man. Say that again. A man.
A Maine Coon. They're like those cats that are really big and real fluffy, and they look so elegant. They almost look like a wild cat.
Gotcha. So where do you stand on the whole cats versus dogs? Are you team cats? Are you team cats and dogs?
Oh, team cats and dogs for sure. I mean, the only reason I do not have a dog at this point in time, well, two reasons, I guess I should say. I live in an apartment where they only allow cats, so I kind of am limited there. But also, I have a knee injury that my kneecap will just dislocate on me, so I can't walk a dog and give it like the quality of life that a dog deserves to have. So hopefully someday. I'm looking real orange over here.
I know.
I'm just trying. It was like he's about to tell you he's telling you a campfire story.
I'm having flashbacks of our former president. Okay, moving on.
Oh God, sorry, no! Let me just turn that light off.
We're not political here on the stream. Okay, so a few fun questions I like to ask. I know we're kind of pressed for time because of the whole glitch situation. Because thanks to Artemis, she broke the stream.
Good job, Artemis.
I know, right? In what ways would you say that you are like your pet? That's always a fun question. I love to ask everybody who's here.
Oh, that's a really good question. In what ways am I like my pets? Well, they're both kind of so different from each other. Now, Leo is, which you won't be able to see today. Leo likes to jump, like when he has the zoomies, like this. I'm gonna sound real stupid. So let me get the name right. This part of a wall, like like the part that's on the side here, he climbs up it, like he's on like. It's like he's on drugs or something. But he's so fun and so spontaneous, and he's so playful, and I feel like I can really relate to the playfulness that he has. But then Zeke is also kind of the type who's real, like, she wants cuddles and she wants affection when she wants it, but other times, like, leave her the hell alone. And I feel like that's I feel like I can relate to that.
Why do I feel like Zeke is the reincarnate, even though she's not gone? She's like my ex-girlfriend. Like, the more you talk about it, the more I'm having flashbacks here, guys. Okay. If you could ask your pets if for one question your pets could speak English and you could ask them one question, what would it be?
Oh my god, I know it sounds really lame, but I would probably just ask if they love me.
You know what? I've been asking this question since the beginning, and everybody, that's like the most consistent answer that I get.
Yeah, okay, at least I'm not the only one.
So
Like,
what
tell me your owner is clingy without telling me your owner is clingy.
what would you say if Zeke and Leo was like, nah, I can't stand Gabby, like she's like annoying.
I would probably start roasting them.
I know. Right? You know what, Gab? At least I can get a job and contribute to society, right? I don't need to depend. Are your pets like a pet to you, or do you consider them like children?
Oh my god, they're definitely my fur babies. They are definitely like my children. I sound like a crazy cat person, but it doesn't. They could be ferrets, and I would still love them so much. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I love them.
So you would be interested to know that you fit into 48% of Americans that say that their pet, they consider it a child more than a pet. We are the only country where that question that was asked across, I forgot how many questions the survey did. We're the only country that it's above 30, and we're like around 45 to 48.
Wow.
So we consider our pets as family here in the United States. So
you want to give a head bump? Sometimes he does it. I think he's like, "What are you doing?" That's a really cool. Wow, that's really cool. Honestly, I figured it would be more people that say that.
Yeah, no, I thought look, I'm actually in the 52%. I do love Sabaka. I don't consider. Do you throw like parties for your child? Do you get them like birthday gifts and Christmas gifts? And
Okay, you know what? Maybe the answer to your question isn't yes, because I don't like throw my cats parties and stuff. I mean, maybe I'll get them a little stocking on Christmas and put some stuff in it, like little like toys and stuff. But I'm not gonna go like throw like a happy birthday party for my cats.
And I'm not gonna judge that, right? But like, I know people, like I had a friend and she threw a bird. Now she has a dog, but she threw like a birthday party for her dog and had like 11 like friends and dogs. I'm like, I didn't even get that many people come to my birthday party.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. Maybe I'm not that excessive. I would say that they're my family at the very least. Like they're definitely my family. They're not just, you know what I mean? Definitely goes beyond just being a pet.
That's fair enough. We don't judge on the stream, and I think that's awesome. I think both Leo and Zeke are adorable. I love how they get along. I love how they provide a source of emotional support for you. On the topic of emotional support, I do understand that you have your own featured show on the app where we talk about issues of the like. Would you like to talk about that very briefly before we move on?
Yeah, here I'm going to try my best to.
Attention off the cats and now on together.
Attention off the cats. Okay, let's make sure I'm not orange for this. I want you guys to take me seriously. Okay. So on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, myself and Sammy J, who's a mental health therapist, host a show called In It Together with Gabby and Sammy. And we talk about coping with emotional, social, and psychological well-being to promote self-healing and self-development. And we provide you guys with education, resources, and tips that you can apply to your everyday life on your journey to living a happier life. And it's called In It Together for a reason, because, life can be very scary and overwhelming. We do have a mental health, aspect to it. But we talk about a lot of different things. We talked about like music therapy before, art. We just had our love episode for Valentine's Day yesterday, and we're going to talk about top badge journeys next week. The triumphs, shout out. Actually, more. Do you want to be on the show? You want to be on the show?
I would love to. Absolutely. I hear that a few people apparently went into Suited Up today and apparently were like spamming the chat.
I saw that. But no, seriously, I'm seriously looking for an up and coming top badge to be on the show next week. So if you're interested,
I would love it. Thank you.
Yeah, I could be on the show twice.
Love it. One more question before we open up to audience questions. Do you ever incorporate your cats into your live streams? I'm always curious about that.
So Leo likes like will jump up on me sometimes during my stream, and I'll, you know, if he's here, like, yeah, like I'll, like, he's here to hang out if he is. Zeke doesn't really hang out all that much, but something Leo does that tonight he didn't do, because I don't know where the little, he has like the mouse with the squeaky in it. He actually plays fetch. Like he will go retrieve the mouse and bring it back to me. And so sometimes on my stream, we'll play fetch with him. I know that's crazy, and I wanted to show you that tonight, but literally I've been looking for this stinking mouse for like an hour and I cannot find it. But rain check on that, because it's crazy. It's like he's a dog. He really brings it back. It's like if you cheer him on, he's excited when you cheer him on. Like it's so weird.
If you get, okay, this is an open invitation. If you can ever get him to do that on the show, you are an open invitation to request the box, and we will put that as a feature, as a vignette on Pet Profiles.
Yep, rain check on that for sure.
Yes, for sure. Okay, guys, we do have to move on. Unfortunately, we are very crunched for time due to the glitch. Any questions for Gabby before we leave? Any questions for Leo? Any questions for Zeke? I know guys, it's weird to ask questions of cats, but I mean, you know.
They might answer. You never know. Meow.
Meow, yes.
More, thank you so much for having me and my fur babies on the show.
I do apologize for the technical difficulties that we had, but you know what?
That's okay.
Just like the 12-year-old Matthew back in when he did that theatrical performance, the show goes on, correct?
Absolutely.
Y'all guys, please give a favor to Gabby. She's awesome. She's a top badge in the making. And her show, guys, is a real light on this app. So y'all please give her a favor. I don't have my clapping button here because I am in the hotel, but y'all please give her applause back at home. Thank you, John. And y'all please give her a favor. Thank you, Gabby, for being part of the show. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. Have a great night.
Absolutely. Thank you. You too. Wow. What a wonderful guest. She closed herself. Like usually I have to close people out of the box myself. Guys, we have to get to pets in the news, or hashtag cats in the news. We have to get to it. I don't even have time to introduce the sound effect. All right, guys, we're going to do the pets in the news very quickly. As you know, it's Cat Week. So we have cats in the news this week. I really hope that Allie is here, because I got to give a shout out to her in just a minute. If not, you know what? Whatever. All right. So first in pets in the news, guys, I'm literally, oh, cool. That's really cool. A wheel. This is literally the name of the article for this week's Pet in the News. Thank you. Will your cat eat your corpse? Now, obviously, guys, scientists and researchers cannot literally study like what happens when you die, and they're gonna like put you with your dead corpse and a cat and see if your cat eats you. However, if it happens accidentally, based on, you know, old people who may have passed away and they own cats, and then they are discovered at a much later date, they have been able to compile some research. And this is Wired News. This is actually an empirical study. Do you guys think that your cat will eat you if you are dead? Yes or no in the chats. Come on. Yes or no? Yes or no? We have a lot of yeses, a couple no's. We got a lot of, okay, guys. So the answer is an unequivocal, I'm sorry to say this. Yes, your cats will, based on empirical evidence. So based on the studies of a few hundred residents across the United States, parts of Canada and Australia, of people who have unexpectedly passed away and were discovered at least a week to 2 weeks later, cats will, not across the board, if they get hungry, and it's long enough, guys, and it's been at least a week, your cat's going to do what your cat's going to do. So this study was done by, across a few universities. They studied, like I said, across 3 different continents. They want you to know that you do not have anything to worry about if your cat, Allie, perfect timing. if your cat is still alive, if you're still alive, your cat's not going to eat you in your sleep. So you don't have to worry about that. But studies have shown that if you are gone for more than a week and your cat has no access to food, your cat's going to do what he has to do or she has to do. So yes, the age-old question, will your cat eat you if you pass away? Not all the cats did, but a majority of them did. So guys, don't shoot the messenger, okay? I'm just telling you what the news article said. Okay, a kitten is discovered and rescued from a landfill in Devon, England. So this cat was discovered by landfill workers. If you don't know what a landfill is, guys, it's a dump. Who's ever been to the dump? Okay, and no, I'm not talking about the place that I live right now because of the fact that, you know, my condo is underwater and the fact there's a lot of damage to be done. No, I'm not talking about my condo. I'm talking about the actual dump, in the landfill. Well, this cat was discovered in a landfill, and apparently what happened was the cat was digging around in the dumpster. It was looking for food, and the garbage truck took it. They put it, and the cat was buried alive in the dump. And this poor cat, who ended up having an eye infection, was rescued by landfill workers. He's perfectly fine. He's perfectly healthy now. So, guys, we always like to hear that, right? Yeah, the poor kid, he was buried alive in trash, but he's good now. You know, like my condo, he rose from the ashes, right, guys? He rose from the ashes. By the way, guys, to Artemis, to Dawson, to Jules, to everyone who's donated, guys, everything that I've gotten here tonight, which, you know, by the way, we got the Ice Dragon here tonight. Crazy. My mind is blown. Everything is going towards Sobaka getting a new bed. You guys, as you know, guys, my condo was flooded, and everything, most of my possessions, in addition to Sobaka's bed, was destroyed. So thanks to you guys, Sobaka's going to get a new bed tonight. So thank you guys. All your gifts are going to that. Next story I'm really excited to hear about. So this man in the United States, I want to make sure I get his name right. This guy, his name's Adam Lawrence, and his girlfriend got engaged across the internet based on a post from his cat. So this guy, his name is Adam Lawrence, he posted a picture to Facebook to this group called Fat Cats. And he has a big fat cat. Hey, Raiden, what's up, girl? How you doing? So he has a big fat cat. And he posted a picture of himself with his fat cat to this Facebook group for fat cats. Well, this cute girl, her name is Anna Hosey, she liked Adam's post and she commented cute on the post. Well, Adam reached out to Anna. They talked, and now they're engaged. And now they're about to get married. So they live 4,000 miles apart across the United States. They met through this Facebook post about their cat. They met online. They met once after 2 months of talking online. They got engaged. They had a long distance relationship, and now they're about to move in together after being together for almost 9 months. They met online. They connected online, and due to that post of that cat, they are now engaged to be married. So, Allie, if you're out there, there's hope for you and me because they met online and now they're engaged. So, shout out, you know, there's hope for us all. All right. As you guys know, every week we like to do at least one reunification story. So there's this missing cat in Sinfin, England. He's been gone for 5 years. This cat was gone for 5 years and eventually was reunited with his owner, Denise. Denise found the cat at a shelter. This cat, his name is Musa. Musa was on the street. He ran away from home. I don't know what Denise was doing, but Musa ran away from home, right? Then Musa ran away from home. She was on the street. She got in several fights with other cats based on her injuries. And she was picked up by a shelter and she was rescued. And Denise Lucas of Sinfin, England, found the cat at a shelter, and after 5 years, they're reunited. We love that story, right? We love reunited stories. So another no Portuguese. The only Portuguese I know is Vasi Fudi, which means something very bad in Portuguese. The only reason I knew that is because my ex was Brazilian and she would cuss at me all the time. We're moving on. The last part of Pets in the News. This isn't really a news story, but does anybody out there, since I have a little bit of a bank now, the fact that I hit the ice dragon, does anybody out there know, for a prize, an undisclosed prize, does anybody know the very first president to bring cats into the White House? Anybody out there can take a guess. Who was the first president to bring cats into the White House? Truman, close, but no. Andrew, yes, is not a president. Dodge Viper is not the Mystery Mom got the prize. Abraham Lincoln was the very first president. Guys, we got to move on. This has been Pets in the News. It should have been Kanye, right? Guys, if you're just joining us, my name is More Miserable. This is Pets Profiles. Every week, guys, we like to bring to you pets in the news, pets up for adoption, pets from the live community. If you have a pet and you would like to be featured on this show, and hopefully next time it won't be glitching 4 or 5 times and making me blame the extended stays hotel Wi-Fi. I thought it was their fault. Apparently it's me's fault. But we're moving on. We're going to stay positive because positive vibes, right? Hashtag good vibes. Moving on. Reach out to me on Instagram. More Miserables, all one word. We're here on 11 p.m. on the East Coast, 8 p.m. on the West Coast. If you're on the West Coast and you just finished your dinner, make sure to tune in every week to see some cute creatures. If you're on the East Coast, see some cute furry creatures as you fall asleep. Our next guest, Sam, are you here? We've got 2 more amazing guests. We got Sam, and of course, we got Jules. Jules has got a very special cat, guys. So you want to make sure you stay around for Jax because, guys, this is not your ordinary cat. This is like something special. So, Sam, if you're still here, Sam is joining us from the UK. It's 4 a.m., so he may have fallen asleep after the first glitch. No, he's here. Sam is here, y'all. Please welcome Sam. Sam, what's going on? How you doing, buddy?
Sorry, she doesn't like it.
She doesn't like, that's okay. She saw the ice dragon, she saw the app close, and she's like, you know what? I can't be the center of attention anymore. I got to leave. So who do we have here, Sam?
Eclipse, she's called.
Eclipse.
Yep.
Okay, that's a very. How did you get the name Eclipse?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I haven't got a clue. I just don't know.
Wait, was your first? Please tell me, was your first car an Eclipse, a Mitsubishi Eclipse?
No, I just just thought of I don't know. I just thought of it and thought it's a good name.
So how did you and Eclipse come to meet each other?
I got her 2 years ago because I thought I had a mouse and I didn't, but then I panicked and got a cat, and then I've had her since.
That's awesome. So
please say, I'll show you. This is the old cat I had.
Okay.
This one's called Angel, and I had this one like for 17 years, and this is the one that died.
Oh.
And then I was never going to get another cat, and then I turned out getting this one.
Okay, so how long between Angel's passing and an Eclipse did you just move on immediately? Did you just need another cat?
It was like 2 or 3 months, so it was.
Have you always
died in May, and I got her in like July, August.
Okay. Have you always had cats, Sam?
Yeah, no, yes, I've had 2 myself, but growing up we had cats and dogs.
Okay, so what is it about cats that made you that keeps drawing you and bringing you back to them?
Okay, because they keep away mice. They're very calm animals, so like you can pet them. I have a dog as well, but he's very hyper.
Yeah.
But like
Sam,
cats are very calm, and you know where you are with them.
I've asked a lot of cat owners why they chose a cat. You're the first person to ever say that they keep away mice. Do you have a mice problem?
No, I don't. But if the smell of a cat in your house stops mice from coming to your house,
Okay, gotcha.
and I don't like mice, so it's the mice or a cat. I'd rather have a cat.
Well, Kat, okay, hold on, Sam. Did you know that in a few weeks we're going to be having mice on Pet Profile? So, are you trying to tell me that you're not going to tune in for that episode of Pet
I
Profiles?
don't mind them as pets. That's different. I just don't want them as, in your house.
Okay,
I worked in a zoo once. I held all that stuff, rats, mice,
right.
snakes, spiders. I'm good with that stuff, but
So, what makes Eclipse so special? Why do you love Eclipse so much?
I don't even know. She's a crybaby.
Oh my God, you sound like my parents if they ask me why they love me so much. I don't even know.
She goes, we see, I'll let her down and sing. She's a crybaby. She'll jump my shoulder sometimes. So she does.
Oh my
But
God.
she's just very tired because it's late for her as well.
You don't know why she's a cryberry
She
crybaby.
cries in the
Yeah.
mornings to get food. She cries in the mornings to get toys. She cries to sleep next to me. She cries to get out. She cries to go in. She's afraid of outside as well. She goes outside and she runs in again. She's afraid of the sound.
That is why does the more you talk about your cat, the more I feel like you're talking about me, Sam? I just cry all the time for no reason. Like I have no one has any idea why they love me. They just kind of do. I mean, I don't know. I like okay. So we are a little bit crunched for time, so I am gonna abbreviate things a little bit better. What is the one thing about Eclipse? If you could change one thing about Eclipse, what would it be?
To get her to stop crying.
Ironically enough, if you asked Allie the same question about me, she'd give you the same answer.
See, my other cat never cried so much, so it didn't. So, and this one does. My other cat used to sit in the Xbox and go out and go in a lot, but it wouldn't have cried, and it was very well trained. But this one would scrub you, or shoot, not me, but she would scrub people, and she's just different. I love the cat. I love the cat. She's just very different.
so when you chose her, what made you choose Eclipse? Like, when did you get her from like your sponsor or a friend, or how did you get her?
I've always wanted a black cat, and then I was looking about, and I just seen her and thought, I don't even know, I just took her.
So where did she go? Where did she go?
What do you mean?
Where's the cat? We can't. Where's she? Oh, there she is. I thought she ran away. Is there anything that you feel like we should know about the cat before about Eclipse that makes her special, or that we need to that you love about her that makes her different from any other cat before we?
I think every cat's special in their own way. What I was told with cats is every cat's different, so she's just unique in her own way.
So you said that one of the reasons that you like cats is because they get mice. Has Eclipse ever caught any mice?
No, none of my cats have.
So,
I did, but I just don't like mice, and I don't want mice in the house, so I thought it was a good idea. But like this, let me tell you something very quickly. You know this cat here?
I see her.
I got this one because they were going to drown it.
Mm-hmm.
So I rescued that one, and then I was never planning to get one, and then I end up with one. And I think everything happens for a reason in life.
Sam, I love you. I'm trying not to crack up by the fact that you said the reason you like cats so much is because they catch mice, and Eclipse has never caught a mouse before. I'm sorry. At least, do you have an emotional connection with Eclipse, or is she basically just a crybaby that you've learned to accept and
I'm
love?
going to have to let her out. She needs to go to the bathroom. Here, that's good. Yeah, I can't. I don't know what she's doing. No, I have an emotional connection with her and the dog. I've always been good with animals. So have I've always been. I know you know where you are with animals.
Right.
Sorry, I'm very bad at talking in public. By the
No,
way,
you're doing. You've done an amazing job, Sam. This has been very entertaining for
I'm
me.
also very tired.
Do we have any questions for Sam or from Eclipse? I've really enjoyed our time together. Sam, this is great. You're a great guest. Don't knock it. I think your cat is just a little. It's 4 a.m. guys. You got to give Eclipse a little bit of a break. It's 4 a.m.
Actually, 5 a.m. here now.
It's 5 a.m. right? Yeah, it's 5 a.m. How did Eclipse get his name?
How did Eclipse get his name? I have no idea. I honestly don't. I don't even know where I got that name.
So this is the question we asked at the very beginning. Can Eclipse play the harmonica? I'm going to go out on a limb, trophy mail, and say no. How old is Eclipse?
2 years old.
2 years old. Okay. Any other questions for Kim before we move on? Does she use the litter box?
Yes, all my cats have been trained to use the litter box as soon as I got them.
Does she get along with other animals or just humans?
She's afraid of the dog. The dog likes her. The dog wouldn't eat her. The dog is very hyper, so the dog likes her, but she doesn't like the dog too much because she's afraid of him. He barks, barks,
Yep.
barks. Trust me, if I had him in this stream, he would eat it.
I like this question. What is the weirdest place Sam has caught her sleeping? What is the weirdest place you've caught Eclipse sleeping?
And she hasn't slept anywhere that weird. My old cat used to sleep in my TV and Xbox.
Interesting. Great questions, guys. Sam, thank you. I'm sorry we have to kind of cut things a little bit tonight. We have some emotional difficulty, a technical difficulty. I have emotional difficulties every night. This has nothing to do with the stream. Wait, he's already gone. Okay, Sam's gone. Sam, thank you. This has been a very interesting night, guys. No, you're good. This is great. We're moving on to Pet of the Week. Now, normally, I know, right? You know, Allie, I cry all the time. Nobody really loves me. I mean, more and more I'm becoming Sam's cat is reminding you of me, right? Okay, anyways. So every week, guys, we have what's called a Pet of the Week. And normally, guys, you can go to my Instagram, guys. We have pets to choose from, guys. As you guys know, I have been displaced from my home temporarily. I am at the West Dallas Extended Stays Hotel. So if you're off 183 and 114 and you want to come say hello, I'm on the second floor. Come say hello. I ain't got nothing to do. It's just me and Sobaka. We're chilling here. We're doing this cool pet show. But if y'all are out in West Dallas and y'all want to come out and say hello with the extended stay-ins, come on. I know, right? I'm on the second floor. I'm in the 260s. I'm not going to give my exact room number because I don't know. You know, I don't want to die tonight. Pet of the Week, guys. Normally can be voted on. This week I chose it by myself arbitrarily. This is a dictatorship tonight. Tonight, More Miserable, thank you, Fun Size, has chosen Pet of the Week by himself. Normally, guys, like I said, you can vote on it every week. What is Pet of the Week? Pet of the Week is a pet somewhere in the United States. Yes, United States. Sorry for my international viewers and guests, including Sam. A pet in the United States, somewhere that's available for adoption. This week, guys, is Lucy. This is Lucy. Why did I choose Lucy? First of all, I love Lucy. Who doesn't love Lucy? Lucy is available. Let me say, Lucy is available at the Brooklyn Bridge Animal Welfare Coalition. Now, this is Lucy. Why did I choose a Lucy? Because Lucy ain't got that much time left. Lucy's 12 years old. So hurry up. If you're in the New York area, go see the Brooklyn Animal Welfare Organization. She's 12 years old, and she needs a home. Look at her. She's adorable. Ricky, Babaloo, right? Right, John? Babaloo. Yes, she's not too old. Don't say that. Lucy needs a home. She ain't got that much time. Wow, Mama Chica. Like, really? Like, this ain't that kind of stream. We ain't gonna do that. Sobaka, see, Sobaka, you could say the same thing about Sobaka has put on 1.5 pounds of COVID weight, guys. But you know what? She don't care. She just gonna do what she gonna do. If you are interested in adopting Lucy, which obviously Mama Chica is not interested, but you know what? Thick with 2 C's is a good word nowadays. Everybody's interested in being thick. She's a domestic short hair. I don't even know what's going on anymore, guys. This is the most bizarre pet profiles we've ever done. She's a beautiful 12-year-old white Russian cat who's been loyal and compassionate. She's very, very sweet. Her guardian it was an older lady who's moving to a long-term nursing facility, so she's not able to take the cat with her to where she's going. So if you guys are in the New York City, Manhattan, Brooklyn metropolitan area, reach out to Brooklyn Bridge Animal Welfare. Normally I have the phone number for you guys, but you know what? I ain't doing all that tonight. It's 11:03 and we have our marquee guests about to show up. You guys got Google. Google Brooklyn Brooklyn Bridge Animal Welfare Coalition if you want to adopt Lucy. She's an amazing cat. She's super, super sweet. Like, the only reason she's available for adoption is because her owner has to move to a nursing home. Anyways, okay, guys, it's Cat Week. If you're just joining us, this is More Miserable, and welcome to a very unorthodox episode of Pet Profiles. It's Cat Week, and we've had two amazing guests so far. It's been a lot of fun. It's been very bizarre. I don't even know what's going on anymore, but I do know what's going on with our very last guest. She's a top badge on the app. She's amazing. She's gorgeous on the inside and the out. And she's got a cool cat that is kind of like halfway between a cat, halfway between a tiger. I don't know. But her name is Jules. So Jules, if you're still there, if you haven't been like, I don't want to be part of this show anymore, this is weird, I'm out, go ahead and request the box, and we will go ahead and see you and the beautiful Jax. She's like, Con, I'm out. See ya. You've already hit your ice dragon. What more do you need? Yeah, she's sick. If not, guys, I have a lot of cute cat videos on reserve, so I'm always prepared here on the stream. I was not prepared for the whole app crashing, but you know what? Well, we still have Jules, everybody. So please, I don't have my applause track, but y'all please welcome Jules to the stream. Jules, how you doing tonight?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been a very interesting night, to say the least, but introduce us to our very special guest, please.
I'm here. Little shit. Sorry, I probably shouldn't cuss on this.
That's all right. You're not the host. You can do whatever you want.
He's been something else all day. He broke my favorite sculpture earlier this morning, so that was fun. And then I was trying to eat sushi, and he stole my chopsticks and started playing fetch with it. So that was fun. And let's see, he broke a plate probably about an hour ago. So yeah, guys, this is
And this is just today.
This is just today, yeah.
Okay, so this is obviously not your average domestic cat that you go and pick up at the shelter. What kind of cat do we have here?
He is a Savannah, so it's a him. He is about 1/16 serval. He might be a little bit more, honestly. His mannerisms, I think he might be a little bit wilder. But he's a third generation from a serval. So what they do is they take an African serval cat and they take a regular cat and mate him. And then they get an F1 Savannah. So the serval is his great grandma.
It does look like a tiger. So how is a Savannah cat? Because I actually looked into getting a Savannah cat a few years ago before I got so like Sabaka kind of has some like tiger fur in her. I don't know. I looked into getting a Savannah cat. So, but the more I read, the more I'm like, oh, I don't think I can handle this. So obviously you've got him. You're handling him. What makes him different from just your average like tabby cat?
Okay. First of all, the energy level is absolutely insane. So Savannahs are known for having, sorry, I just had a laugh. They're different in every type of way. They're known for having an insane amount of energy. So whereas like kittens have a lot of energy, but when you get to like older cats, when they get a little bit older out of their kitten stage, they tend to calm down, right? Not these cats. They actually get worse as they get older, more energized, more curious, more interested in what's going on. So first of all, it's the energy level, the curiosity, the intelligence. He's almost figured out how to open the front door, and he's figured out how to open my closet. And I wake up to about like 4 little claw marks in my clothes. The intelligence is superior, I would say, although you can get really smart cats.
Sure.
He's basically a dog in a cat body. I can walk him. I walk him to the coffee shop, and we get coffee together, And then it's as if like a celebrity's in town because everybody, all this, it's like one coffee trip takes about 2 hours because everyone's just like fawning over him like he's a little celebrity. And he'll sit there quietly and in my lap and stuff when I have coffee. But I can walk him. He plays fetch. He's basically a dog in a cat's body.
Right.
Yeah.
So you actually walk him on an actual leash.
This is his baby leash. Let me get his treats. Maybe we can get him to do a couple things.
That would
Hey,
be
Jack.
awesome. Who would like to see Jax do a couple things?
Where's your treat? Where's your treat, buddy? So
Look at Jax. Jax is showing his, never mind. What's up, Zen? How are you?
So there's this one tree that he really, really likes and he'll like do anything for. Come here. I'm just gonna go under him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come here. But yeah, he loves this treat. So we're trying to teach him tricks. I don't know why I'm saying we are. I am trying to teach him tricks. He can sit. We're getting him to go around in a circle for the treat. And I cheat. I just hold the treat and go in a circle and he follows it. But this is like his favorite treat in the world.
What is it?
I think it's like liver cream.
Okay.
He's like, give me more.
Yeah. Yeah, I would go crazy for liver cream too. So you say he sits, he goes in a circle. What else can he do? And can we see any of this?
Yeah, we'll see if he gets to play a little bit. You guys can see his mannerisms. So that's the leash off. He plays fetch. He has his favorite toy that he really goes over. This is my living room. A little bit messy. All right, Jack. Where's your toy, baby? Where's your toy? You like to growl at me and give me all kinds of hell. Come here. Come here. This is his favorite toy. See if I can get him to do some pops here. Come on. You guys see him?
Yes. Oh my God, he's so oh my gosh. He's so energetic. He reminds me of myself as an 8-year-old before my parents discovered Ritalin.
The best is when he'll fetch this, right? So watch, if I grab it.
Will he actually bring it back to you?
He usually does, but this might be the one time he decides not to. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, he's just like, no, I'm on camera. I ain't gonna cooperate. More, you already got the ice dragon. I'm not giving you anything else tonight. You already got everything you wanted.
Yeah? You want it? Yeah, you do. You see him sitting? I trained him to sit before I throw something. Go. You can hear him. Okay, he's grabbing it.
It's so long, right?
Yeah, you are literally, you do this every time. What are you doing? Okay, where's the mouse? Oh, let's try the mouse. I swear, he usually pushes it and brings it back. Ready?
He is so.
Good.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Come on.
Now, Sabaka, you see a cat is doing this. Now, you see a cat is doing this. Why can't you fish? I've had you for almost 4 years now. You can't do any of the stuff that this cat is doing.
Yeah. Making you look like a liar right now.
All you did is took a dump when we got into the hotel. Okay.
See if we can. Yeah, how can I get you to? Why are you being camera shy? We love this one. When he was little, one of his favorite things to do was to rush through this really, really quickly. What is it?
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Jax. Come on. He ain't having it.
Come on.
It's Tubi, John. Oh, my bad.
He's a little bit shy. Come here. You guys see him? Sit. Good sit. Try this one. You guys ready? Up high. Up high. High five. No, my almost. You guys see him? Or am I out of the picture? Okay, come on. High five. High five. High five. Almost. Come on. High five.
She ain't having it. That's all right. We still think he's adorable. We still think he's adorable. Don't worry. I love her too. So can I ask you a few questions because we are a little crunched for time, Miss Jules? How does one go about getting a Savannah cat? Because obviously this is not something you can just run to the shelter and get.
Liver juice and eat it. I don't know. It's on my palm. Ew. So these are really expensive cats. I do have a contact in LA. I know someone who like breeds them, but they're not breeders. So he was $2,000. Typically he'd be $8,000 if you went through a breeder.
Yeah.
You would go through a breeder. He's 9 months, you guys. He's a baby still.
Yeah. Yeah, when I looked into getting one, the one I saw was like 5,500. So I mean that was towards the lower end.
And that was an F3.
I don't know. It said Savannah cat. It looked like that one. I don't know. It was a long time. I decided to get her. She was $95.
Adorable.
So if someone was to get a Savannah cat, obviously you said very, very high energy, very rambunctious, not your typical tabby cat. What would be your biggest piece of Blair? Thank you. What would be your biggest piece of recommendation for someone who wanted to get a tabby cat? I mean, to get a Savannah cat.
Basically have the expectation of having a dog. The only difference is they go in a litter box and they don't go outside, but their personality is very, very dog-like. I mean, yeah. I know he didn't fetch, but he will make me fetch for hours. And if I don't fetch with him, he'll literally sit there and claw me. Like every one of my stream jokes about how, like my stream has just become me yelling at Jax the whole time.
Right.
Because he's just clawing me and wants to play 24/7. So my recommendation is don't get this cat. Yeah. And he'll hiss and walk around with the toy.
Oh.
Don't get this kind of cat unless you have a lot of energy and time. They're very, very high maintenance.
Does Jax get along with other pets?
Yes, he does use a litter box. Because he's part wild, the breed is not known. Like it's hard for them. They have to be exposed to them. He does okay with dogs, surprisingly. Because I exposed him to dogs from a very early age. So I'll take him on a walk and there'll be dogs and he will just hold his own against them. Like he's not scared of them. Cats though, he seems to not really love cats. So like if I was to date someone with a cat, we would have to slowly introduce them. Yeah.
Baca, I don't know. For some reason I think you ain't gonna win against Jags. I think you just gonna. And so Baca really has her own little independent, like, feminist attitude. But I think I think that Jax would probably take her. Sorry, Sabaka.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Does she get along with other humans, or is she very like? Because I know that certain dogs can be very loyal to their humans, but then to other people they're not so friendly. So how does she do with other people other than yourself?
He's generally good. He just expects them to play. He's not fixed yet. I haven't fixed him yet because actually Savannahs are sterile until 5th generation. So if you look at like an F5, they're really, really expensive, the males, because they're the first generation that can procreate. So typically if you're going to get if you want to have a purebred Savannah cat, it'll be an F5 male with like an F1 female or an F2 female or F3 female. So he can't have babies right now. And he hasn't sprayed. So I've kind of been putting off getting him fixed, although I really should. I'll definitely do it. Yeah, soon.
So we getting a lot of questions for him. Does he eat regular cat food? Does he catch mice?
He has yet to catch a mice. I don't really have bugs. We have a fake cockroach he likes to play with and hunt. You can feed him regular food, but he does like raw meat, and so do regular cats. So his diet, because he's an F3, is not like too different than regular cats. I feed him really expensive high protein food. Like no grains, really super high protein, like 40-50% protein. And that's to help him grow.
He's on that keto.
I guess it's different.
He's on that keto plan. I get it. So before we go, I've heard you mention F3, F5. What are the different Fs and what do they mean in terms of the Savannahs?
So it's a generation of the Savannah cat. So if you have the serval, which is the wild animal, right, and they have the regular cat and they mate, that's an F1. And then when that F1 has a baby, it will produce an F2 and then going down the line. So he's an F3. So the serval's his great grandma.
So the most domesticated amongst them would be the F5 then?
F5, you can get F6 as well. F6 they basically look like tabby cats in the face and everything. So Jax, oh, now you're fetching. Now you're fetching. If you look at his face, he has a very different face than a regular house cat.
Mm-hmm.
But the further they get from the generation, the more of like a house cat they look like. So yeah, he's an F3, so he has retained a little bit of the serval ears and a little bit, and definitely the serval nose. That's a very serval thing, is his nose.
He's adorable. He's adorable. I love him. He's cute.
Oh
This is Pet Profile, guys. My name is Mormons Rob. This is obviously Jules and her Savannah cat, Jax. Before we go, guys, we're already over time. Is there any questions that we have for? We've had a lot of questions already. Any other questions for Jules or Jax? If not, I want to thank you, Jules, so much for being part of the show. An amazing guest. Both you and Jax were amazing guests. I do appreciate it. She said, yes, he does get along with dogs, single girl. Allie wants to know what you're doing later.
Streaming. Probably streaming.
Does Jax ever join you on your streams? Do you ever incorporate Jax with your stream?
He's the star. He's the star. Thank you,
That's
Samuel.
That's what I say about Sabaka. I really need to take Sabaka out of my profile picture because people will literally come to the stream and ask for Sabaka.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's like, "Where's Jax? Where's Jax?" I'm like, terrorizing me somewhere.
Sorry, I mean, yeah, I know. Of course, it doesn't happen to her, Allie. Look at her. Of course, it doesn't happen to her. You know what I mean? I would take Sabaka out of my profile picture. I know, Zen. I mean, look. I would take Sabaka out of my profile picture, but I need the views. Anyways. Hashtag more.
My name, like my streaming name, Jules and Jax, just because he's so.
I love it. Well, y'all, please, if y'all haven't favorited Jules already, she's a beautiful person inside and out, guys. Go check out her streams. She's very, very, very approachable. She's very nice. She's if you like my vibe, guys, she's got a very similar vibe. She talks to everybody. She's welcoming to everybody. Please favorite her. Go say hello to her. Go say hello to Jackson and show her some love. Jules, thank you so much for being a part of the show. It's a true treat.
It was amazing.
Thank you. You're awesome. We love you, guys. A very unorthodox episode here tonight. And all three guests exited. This is the first time that all three guests have exited out themselves. This is amazing. I mean, look at this, guys. We're in a completely new environment. We got freaking like tiger cats. We have ice dragons. How long have I been talking about? Can I please have a moment now? Can I please have a moment to absorb the ice dragon? I have been holding it in for over an hour. Can I please have a moment now? I have been asking for the ice dragon for 3.5 months. I haven't said shit about it. I'm not even allowed to say the word shit. We got an ice dragon tonight. Because Artemis got the ice dragon. She broke the stream. I'm never going to say the word ice dragon again tonight, ever. And at some point, I'm going to do a stream wearing a dress. Anyways, guys, this is Pet Profiles. If you've enjoyed the show, guys, this has been a very unorthodox show. We're 600 away from 13.2. So wait, I need someone to keep track of who's going to actually get it, because then that person goes in the profile. So I need somebody. We're 200 away. I need somebody to keep track of this, because I'm not good at this kind of stuff. Was it? Who did it? I think it was H&H Keys. We have a brand new guest to the stream, guys. H&H Keys. 3.2. H&H Keys, welcome to the Profiles. What's up, y'all? Anyways, this is Pet Profiles. If you want to have your Pete, if you have a guy named Pete and you want him on the show, or you have a pet and you want him featured on the show, reach out to me on Instagram. My name is More Miserables, all one word. Guys, this has been a very nuts episode. It's not typically like this. It's a little bit more organized. I'm typically in my home. That's okay, Zen. I have my own Pete. I can bring my own Pete. He's not here today. I'll bring him next time. Keys is an impressionist. Yeah, y'all guys, this has been a very unorthodox show, guys. Like I said, I usually have my stuff together. We had to restart 4 or 5 times a night. We've had like tigers on the show, cats on the show. So Baca's ready to go to bed. I haven't eaten my Taco Bell. I got it like 3 hours ago. Thank you. Shout out to Artemis for hitting it. My chalupa has gone cold. And on that note, guys, remember, as I end every show, guys, it's free to be nice and it costs nothing to be kind. So treat other people with love. And we'll see you next week. My God. More for Top Ed.